it going, my fellow collectors? This is Link's Reviews, and I'm Link, and today we have the New York City Comic-Con McFarlan Toys exclusive Batman Year 2. Let's get right to it, shall we? Hopefully this is going to be really cool. Alright, so a bit of story behind this one. As if you're newer from the channel, you know I don't buy McFarlan toys that much. Just not a big fan of them, just like with the Marvel Legends. I'm afraid I'm just not that big of a fan of them. I buy them when I see them and I think they look cool, and I think that they have potential, just like this one. So, I originally tried to pre-order this from Target.com, was not able to get it. They actually had a Todd McFarlane signed ones that you could pre-order as well. Obviously, I wasn't able to get that one either. This one was sold out. Then, one day, well, a little bit before that, I was like, alright, I probably won't get it. It's no big deal. And then one day, I was scrolling through Twitter, through the collectible thing, like when people post cool things, and someone posted a live link of this for Target.com. I was like, alright, I'll check it out. And lo and behold, there was 2 left, at least according to the website. So I was able to get one, and it just arrived, and boy, does this thing look awesome. It looks like a combination between a figure and a statue, which hopefully is going to be pretty cool. So, let's get it open, shall we? And get it out. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. Got a knife to get this open. Let's see how easy it is, this thing, to get open. Don't want to rip anything, although the artwork on this thing is pretty cool, especially on the back. That's super sweet. Oh, it's got them on the side as well. I didn't even notice. This did come a little bit beat up. A couple of the edges were a bit dinged up, but hopefully the figure itself is in good condition, because it looks like it is. You can never know. Looks like it comes with a base and a couple accessories. Oh, and it comes with a figure set? Oh, that's great. Okay, so this is definitely more statuesque. Oh, this thing is sweet. Check this out. That thing is super cool. Let's get this. Oh, it's got these stupid twist ties. I'll be back to you in a couple minutes when I get this thing undone. I've spent like 5 minutes already trying to get the arms on for this statue for the first version that you can get to display this figure, and I'm having so much trouble with this. I've only gotten one arm on so far, but I'm going to keep going, but who knows, this might turn into a bust. Alright, so I was finally able to get the arms on. Jesus, that was difficult, but I was finally able to do it. Alright, so this thing comes with 2 sets of hands, closed fist hands, and like almost like a grabbing hand. Comes with a batarang, comes with 2 displaced, like, holder stands, I believe, and a base, a hard cape, and a soft cape, which the soft cape, obviously, if you're more into posing it, would work a lot better, and the hard cape for the epic comic book cover, or a comic cover stance, which is probably what I'm going to keep it in, because I'm more of a statue guy than a figure guy, although I do love Hot Toys, but this just not up to the same level. The articulation is honestly not that good as well in this one. I mean, you can move around the legs a little bit. This is more of a statue in my opinion, just because most McFarlan Toys figures that I've found, they don't really stand up by themselves like this guy does. But yeah, from a figure standpoint, like again, they're not very stable. They don't stand up that well. You got to position them very carefully. And yeah, and also I'm kind of using this arm as a stabilizing point, and it still does not want to stand up, which is why I don't really like McFarlan Toys that much, because they don't want to stand. They don't want to stand at all. And which is my bread and butter, is standing statues. Although he does look really cool, unfortunately, again, McFarlan Toys, as a figure, you're not that good. As your statue guys, you guys are amazing at statues and, like, stationary poses, but, like, they don't stay stationary that often. I know, usually, I'm not an expert on Marvel Legends or McFarlan Toys or anything like that. I'm giving my own personal opinion. You guys can like this. I'm doing my best at displaying it at the best way you can show it as possible. I will be doing close-ups, probably right now. But again, that's just the way it is. So, let's get over to the hard cover cape and also the base itself, because I think that's where this is really going to shine. Let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, so I finally got it fully assembled. My god, getting this like this was so much harder than getting the arms on. I almost rage quitted twice. But I think I'm going to talk about the pros before I talk about, unfortunately, the so many cons. The pros on this, it looks pretty cool, honestly, like this. It's a great statue piece, as long as you can get past the assembling process, because there's no instructions. It does not come with any, unfortunately. It looks really cool. It looks straight out of a comic book cover. Those are the pluses. It's pretty stable. That's another plus. It's nicely detailed. That's another plus. Now on to the cons of this thing. This thing is almost impossible to assemble. It comes with two pieces that you end up not even needing or using because it's almost impossible to assemble with it. I couldn't figure out, so I just disregarded the two peg like hook type things like the poles. They're completely useless in my opinion. It comes with the arms. You can't use it like this. You got to take off the arms to be able to get this on there. The two pointy earpieces are flimsy, and to be able to get this on here or in the body in here nicely, you got to take off the head, which is, unfortunately, if you bend the head too far back, you see a gap on his neckline, which is another unfortunate. And also, if you use the peg hook, you can actually see it slightly on here, although it does kind of look like it's kind of his hand at this point. But otherwise than that, it's not really worth it in my opinion. This thing just, unfortunately to me, is not really worth it. I'm going to keep it because I like to look at it because as is, but I ain't going to change it like at all. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to do anything like that. I should go back a little bit. Another pro is this base is actually really nicely detailed, even though it's really light. It's got the gravestones of his parents and Tim Drake, Barbara Gordon. I didn't see one. Oh, it's got Jason Todd, Selena Kyle. It's got all of these gravestones on it. It's nicely detailed. But again, there's so many cons on here. I probably wouldn't buy this again. Knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't buy it. So that's why I'm giving you this review, to be aware of what you're getting. Honestly, in my opinion, if you do buy this, never take it out of the box. It actually looks cooler in the box than it does. Well, actually, it looks just as cool in the box as it does right now. And if you got the one signed by Tom McFarland, kudos to you, because you got the only really cool thing about this. This is why I don't buy McFarland toys. At least the Batman. The Spawn ones, they're great. I love the Spawn ones. The Spawn ones, that's where he shines. He should just stay with Spawn, but I understand he's a distributor for toys. Todd McFarlane, I love your stuff, but your DC toys or figures is just not that cool. Your Spawn stuff, stick with that. That's awesome. But this, unfortunately, this is just, besides the statuesque figure way like this is cool. Any other way, maybe you can make it cool. I don't know. I would say the option for the soft cloth cape is a really nice addition. There are some peg spots on here where you could anchor your figure in, where you could just have the soft cape way. You could do that. It would be a lot easier than trying to get this on here, let me tell you. But yeah, so I would definitely, at least in my opinion, would rate this a 4 out of 10, maybe 5 out of 10. If it came like this and it only stayed like this, 10 out of 10. But since it comes with all the other options, I don't know. Again, this is all in my opinion. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I know McFarlan Toys, not my cup of tea, but maybe your cup of tea. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts were if you got this figure, if this review helped you deciding on to get it, let me know. The announcement for the giveaway winners are coming out soon, because I haven't picked one yet, but I will soon, because that video will be coming out Friday. I'll probably record that on Tuesday, which is the day that this video will be coming out. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you didn't, that's no big deal. I know it was kind of a letdown, but this was kind of a letdown for me because I was actually kind of excited for this one. But at the same time, I had my misgivings about it, and most of them were proven true, because this thing is almost impossible to assemble. I mean, the arms were hard to get on, this was hard to get on. I know I'm basically ranting about this at this point, which I am sorry, but it's just the way things are. I gotta give you guys my honest opinion, what I've noticed about this, to help you make an informed decision. But, again, this is all my opinion. But that's it for this video, guys. If you like this video, I've already said all that. As always, my fellow collectors, have a nice day, and peace out.